John Hunter Nemechek is young, talented, and confident, and at this track, he has every right to be. Let's first start with the status of Dale Earnhardt Jr. On Tuesday, he was in Pittsburgh meeting with doctors about those concussion-like symptoms. John, what to watch for is the rising temperature. It is so much hotter than it was in the first practice this morning. Christopher Bell says Bell is mirror driving, and if you don't know what that is at home, that means you are looking backwards instead of forwards. Chase Briscoe certainly looking forward at first place. Here at Joe Gibbs Racing, they will practice plenty in this pit crew area, but the real preparation starts inside with some training you may not have thought of. I talked with your crew chief. I asked him, why is Kurt so good at plate racing? He says it's because you're comfortable with it. Why are you comfortable with plate racing?
I have no idea.
So important that I saw the tire specialist for Dale Earnhardt Jr. using a razor blade yesterday to cut off every single one of these little pieces of rubber off the tires. Richard Petty Motorsports reached out to Carl Edwards today, asking him to drive the 43 car potentially through Sonoma. I reached out to Carl just recently. He texted me back just a few minutes ago. You know, there are 4 people on this planet to have won the Daytona 500 and the 24 Hours of Daytona. You are one of them. You still got to smile. How do you smile after that? Because you had it, man.
I mean, I was sleeping on couches 2 years ago. Never even pictured I was going to have a ride, so.
You're here to talk about something he's doing off the track.
Yeah.
What is it?
Namely, going back to high school. You ever go back to your high school? 2011 yearbook. Mr. Wallace. Who was that kid?
That was a kid that was always gone his senior year.
That kid had a dream.
I did.
What was it?
To get out of high school as fast as possible.
And what so many love about Dale Jr. is his connection, his reverence for his father. Well, today, Dale Jr. made sure to remind everybody that Dale Earnhardt Sr., it's his birthday. So all he wants is some track position. He really believes if they can get out in front of the 4, they will run away with this race. His crew chief is so excited. Buddy Cisco says they are coming up with a plan. We'll see what that is. 2 tires or 4. This could be the money stop, Hermie. I got another guy who loves to have fun, Clint Boyer. Last week, man, your debut with the SHR kind of spoiled.
By the way, yeah, I've got a good hot rod.
I bet you do.
Yes.
God, you're excited about it.
Yeah, and confident about it. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing.
I'm getting married in less than 2 months. What do you think about that?
You're screwed.
It's a little technical, but it affects the skew of the car and will affect the cars on the track and how they run together. How much will it affect it? Teams don't know. They need to get out on the track. Maybe the biggest rivalry of the year so far, Adam. Kyle Busch versus his tires. And today was no different. He was bit not once, but twice.
It's just like a real burger. As you can see, it's
just like a real burger, but not meat.
It's just like a real burger, but not meat. So we're about to find out how you like it.
All right, that's going to be a first for me. Now, the team says he flew back to Charlotte on Tuesday, surgery yesterday. Hermie, Matt Crafton has 11 straight top 10s at this racetrack, Texas Motor Speedway. By the numbers, this is his racetrack. But that was the old Texas.
Have you ever tried this?
I don't know what we're doing.
Get ready to live is what you're doing.
Green, white, checkered restart. You have Matt Crafton on your outside, and he stuck with it through the first 2 turns. What were you thinking?
I was just trying to do everything I could to make sure I got a good read.
2 drivers that actually finished, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, they were not afraid to share their opinions after the morning. John for Jimmy Johnson and the 48 team. In that first practice, late into practice, he spun going into 3. He kept it off the wall, but ultimately went down in the infield and damaged the car.